Welcome to my declutter journey. We are taking on the challenge of clearing out 30 bags in 30 days. If you're like me and struggle with clutter, you are not alone. I want to normalize the idea that lacking organization and having too much stuff is a common struggle many of us face. These videos are not about shaming anyone for their clutter, but about encouraging and supporting each other on our decluttering journeys. Together, we will tackle our clutter one bag at a time, creating space for clarity, peace, and a home that truly reflects our values and priorities. I invite you to follow along, share your experiences, and join me in this transformative decluttering adventure. Let's make room for what truly matters as we declutter our spaces and declutter our minds. Hey everyone, Sophia here, my great challenger. Welcome back to my channel and another episode in my 30 bags in 30 days declutter challenge. Today is day 23. I'm doing the big pantry. So this is the back entrance of my house. I am facing, you can see the daylight, I'm facing my back door. And I'm probably going to do 2 videos out of this for several reasons. One, I really don't want to do it, okay? I'll be very honest, I don't want to do it. And 2, it's kind of late in the day and I don't want to have to do 5 videos tomorrow on Sunday. What happened is that this morning I went thrifting, you know, for my shop, and I fell into a rabbit hole of, yeah, I know, German cut crystal and Turkish linen. Don't ask, okay? So let's get started. I'm gonna do probably the right side first, and then the second video I'll do the left side. Some of you have asked to see the bookcase underneath the counter, and here it is with the dog's crate. And you can see, let me go this way, there you go, that it is completely underneath the counter. Doesn't stop us from being able to use the counter. And all of the books are in here. Okay, so that's the bookcase. I think you want to see it. Oh, okay. He likes it. Interesting. The living room is fully open, but yet we prefer to go in there. Okay, so that's a win for me. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so it's non-intrusive. It's a good use of the space. I have all my books here, easy to reach if I'm sitting at the table, and it freed up the other cupboards. So my entryway, this is where I put my eco vac now. Very convenient, so that way I get guaranteed to have the kitchen done. And this is the door I was facing. This is really the only place where I could actually put a bathroom, a first floor bathroom. I talked about this before. It's very deep, so if I was to knock out all of this here, right, and use this space here, I could actually do a whole bathroom. This is what my neighbor next door did. And then knock out this wall right here, right, and then bring back a little bit of flooring here, because I know it's weird in my house. You go down to go back up, okay, but whatever. Open that, right, and then bring this back to level where it used to be, add steps over there. It's complicated, but you get the idea, right? It's just to basically have, or block that off and do the entrance to the basement somewhere else. From the outside, I could do that too. Anyway, so that's the pantry. So we're gonna look at both sides, but I'm only doing the right side, and you can see that it's already tragic. All right, so yeah, all right. The pantry on the right side. I had a moth invasion at some point, which has been cured. I hope no moth is going to come out to prove me wrong. But yeah, it's been pretty much cured. And how did I cure it? Thanks to those little things here that I bought in France. It's basically naphthalene. I don't know what you call them here in the US. But everything is sealed. Okay, I am sealing everything just to make sure. There may be an odd item here and there that is not sealed, so we're gonna identify those and seal them to make sure we get everything right. So we're gonna close this because I am only doing the right side. Or you know what? Maybe I should just do the top, right? Let's do top and then I'll do bottom. Okay, let's go. The only way to do this is just pretty much empty everything. So. There's like literally 12 edamame penny pasta in this. Ridiculous. I'll tell you, those little Timu containers, they've been great. Look, an entire basket that has nothing in it, just the curry. Malted milk. Consommé. We'll look at the dates later on. Rice. Rice. You guessed it. Rice. Now these are that's my stash, okay? I told you. I have backups. Chicken broth. No wonder I bought those again. These are my favorites. Pretty Japanese seaweed things, and I have a whole bunch down. And then this one was all the way up there. Well, I gotta get a stool to get to it. Pasta sauce, apple butter. Barbecue spices. Okay. Cornmeal, cake flour, I literally just used that this week. More maple syrup, biscuits. I was looking for this. French honey and more barbecue spices, powdered sugar, applesauce, empty container, my pickles. These are all my pickles that I made. Cinnamon. Alright, so it wasn't too bad, it's just disorganized. So we're gonna reorganize everything. You see how deep these are? And then on the other side, they're not deep because that's where the water column is, and that's the reason why I want to put the bathroom here if I was to add a bathroom on this floor, because the water is right here. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. You know, this one is not as deep as the one on the right, and it's a little bit high, right? But Scott is much higher than me. Why don't I put his beans here? That way it's less of a depth, you know? And Might make more sense. Let's see how that would work. This actually makes so much more sense. Like these are super high. We forget about them. So why not put all of this stuff up front like this? I don't need anything behind it. Oh, it doesn't fit. All right, put it here. That makes more sense. So I got soup stuff on top, all of the canned things, the glass jar over there. This so far only has tomato sauce. I'm probably gonna move it down. And then this is all the cans. Makes way more sense because now we can't add anymore. It's all the way to the back and it's much easier to control, I think. Oh well, let's try the moonshine. Wow. Come on. Okay. I think I have more of those labels downstairs. Okay, so here we go. Since I can't remove it, we double it. All right. I've had these forever. It's really not a lot. I'm just gonna let them go and use the container for something else. These two French barbecue spices, they're still good. Barbecue spices / rub. Okay, and that goes with the spices. So I'm starting to put things back together. I'm gonna do baking here. So I can reach for my stuff because I do bake quite a lot. Well, I don't know about a lot, not every week, but several times a month. But what I'm gonna have to do is put a list of what I have. I need to find a container for this. And I think I might have another one. Yes, I do. Right here. As long as it's sealed, we're good. Okay, so this is confectioner's sugar. almond flour. Now, I don't need to label these because I'm the only one who bakes. So I know what I have. But again, I have to put a list. Let me see if I can remove this. You can do it. It's always something. Okay. Alright. Seriously, you would think that I make pancakes and waffles every week, right? We have blueberry. I just washed all the bottles. Blueberry maple syrup. We have pure maple syrup. We have fake. Corn syrup is the first, and fructose corn syrup. You know what? Let's get rid of this garbage. And then we got a sugar-free one. First ingredient is water. Then cellulose. Sounds healthy. Then salt. Huh? What is this? Smells good. Sugar-free maple syrup. Water, sorbitol, cellulose. 1. Natural and artificial flavor. Salt. Potassium sorbate and sodium. Sugar, sucralose, caramel color. There literally is no maple in this. None. Trash. I have cornstarch and I have cornstarch. This is brand new. And this expired. I can't read it. I'm getting rid of it. Cornstarch, I guess it goes in baking. Alright, now we have to gather all the chocolate. French chocolate. I saw some, so we got this one. We got this one. There's some in the fridge. There's that much left of the other one. I only like dark chocolate anyway. Okay. What else do I have? Okay, so this is the spaghetti thing. It's nice, but it's ridiculous. It's just for one. I emptied the Cheerios last night. So we're gonna put all the spaghettis in here. Okay, so that's taken care of. I know I'm all over the place today, but that's all right. Chinese egg noodle. Chinese egg noodle. More Chinese egg noodle. Rice stick vermicelli. When I tell you we cook Asian, I'm not kidding. Okay. Now, the udon ones, they weren't closed properly. They're not from a long time ago though, so we're gonna keep them. I just gotta figure out a way to corral all the stuff. Okay, so that's all the Asian stuff. And these. Take this to fix it. Tonkatsu ramen. Okay. I think that's it for, no, that is a dog bone. I think that's it for Chinese noodle. Let me tape this to fix it. And then it's gonna have to go on the other side of the pantry because I'm full on my side. So this is where I'm at so far. Baking, more baking. That's the stuff from last time. And then over here, I didn't do anything here yet. That's for the second video. But this is pretty much reorganized. I think I have room for the Asian noodles here. Yeah, we just gotta move this somewhere else. Right, Asian noodles. And miso soups, that makes sense. Okay, you know what makes even better sense? Move the curry down and the tomato sauces up. Okay. Alright, all Asian. And you know, I have more baking over here. But I don't, oh no, come on, really? Look. More spaghettis. Okay, we know where to put them. I have more baking over here, but it doesn't have to be, okay, I would have the entire cupboard, alright? Vanilla sugar. I'm going to corral it. Sugar. This is all Scott's stuff for his bread. I would put that in a container in the with this. I have a special container. Okay, so I have to go through the expiration date of all these things. 25. 25, 25, I don't use those, 25, 25, 26, 26, 26, 25, 26, this can go. I need some kind of container to put all the taco seasoning and those French sauces, and I'm going to put them in the spice cabinet. I'm emptying the top shelf of that right cabinet. I really need Scott to go through this. These are all our dinner leaves. I'm sure there is repeats in that. But we gotta put it in the binder. Alright? That frees up the space for this French sauces, taco seasoning. We're gonna put the consomme here. Okay. That works. So I created labels for my little baking pantry over there. Let me put that on the door. And I think I'm pretty much done, at least with this video. So I think I need to work on this a little bit better. When I do the this side of the pantry, I think I might come up with something that works, because now this is all empty, right? Okay, so look, it's labeled with the arrows up to let you know this is what's up. Okay, and I know sometimes I seem like a dingbat, but there's brain cells that function once in a while. Look, because I have all the Asian stuff, I moved the soy sauces there, so that way they're all together. And that's labeled as well. So here's my big pantry, the top part at least. I'm going to redo baking in the next video and going to address all of this, okay? That would be it for day 23. And day 23, I'm decluttering this entire bag here. This I have to relocate. These are empty containers that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. Obviously, they're going to be used for my pastry stuff. I have a few items here and there. This is pretty much empty. Two other containers. And then on this side, I got the French sauces, taco seasoning mix over there. And then since I removed the soy sauce, I now have a shelf that's available. I put the Worcester sauce here with the applesauce, the brown rice, and the couscous that's left over on that shelf. This is still functioning great, but now I have a whole empty shelf, so I'm making progress. It's slow progress, but it is progress. And one of you mentioned in the video, I think it was the previous one or 2 videos ago, about the light underneath, right? And you said that you too had the 2-minute light, and you realized that if you switch to LED lights, they don't blow. I switched to LED. So for some reason, this one is really bright. This one not so much, but I have, you know, there's a night light. That's the night light. And then, no, that's the night light. And then there's a full light. So now they both work, but this one's kind of dimmer. I don't know why. I think it's the wiring. But anyway, I'm back to having light. Unfortunately, the white, I was looking for warm white, couldn't find it. But it's okay. At least I have this. So I have all those containers. I must have decluttered quite a lot, because look, one large like this. I have another one that's half the size. I have this one. I have the round one for spaghettis. That's useless, really. I'm just saying. Okay, it's useless. But I think it's starting to go in the right direction. Notice that I'm not buying any kind of like super fancy containers. Most of those containers I got on Temu. Yeah, I did. Some of them I'm shameless. I found on the street and thoroughly washed and bleached. Somebody was throwing away a large majority of their containers, or snatched them. And yeah, I just use what I got. I don't see the need to go and make my pantry look like, you know, it's coming from a multi-million-dollar home. First of all, there's no way I would maintain it. Okay, let's just be very clear. I would not maintain it. It would be pretty for one day, and then it would fall apart the following day. So since I know myself, I'm just making it functional, and I really don't care if it matches or not. But at least it's reorganized in one area, and it's labeled. Those labels, if I'm going to redo the baking, obviously I can remove the labels from the door. But that's where I'm at. So that was day 23. I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to film 24, because I said I was going to cut it in half, only because it's just too much for me. Just quick reminder, if you're brand new, welcome. I do work full-time. I work full-time. I do this, and I also have an Etsy shop. Let's not push the boundaries of how much I can do, okay? It's Saturday. I'd like to be able to, well, no quilting for me tonight either. I have to edit. Okay, never mind. Scratch everything I just said. I'm not an influencer. I'm just a regular mom with a lot of stuff. Okay, that would be it. Thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe right here in the corner. Find me on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. You can also check out my Patreon if you want to see more behind the scene. Patreon.com/mygreatchallenge, and my Etsy shop, since I just talked about it. 6 items went to the post office today. Thank you very much. At Frenchie and Tubby on Instagram, or etsy.com/shop/Frenchie and Tubby. I'll see you tomorrow for day 24. Thank you for watching. Bye.